Have you ever noticed how people talk about love and money like they are two completely opposite things?
Oh, absolutely. It is always romanticized that the moment you fall in love, you should just merge every single bank account and hand over all financial control.
Right? Like a romantic hostage situation. Today we are talking about why keeping your financial independence isn't about not trusting your partner. It is the actual foundation for a marriage to succeed.
Wait, I love that. Because true partnership isn't about erasure. It is about two complete individuals building something stronger together. But the pressure on Indian women during the matrimonial process to prove their trust by yielding financial control? Massive.
Totally. And it starts way before the wedding with the assets you walk in with. Let's talk about Stridhan.
Yes, and let's be super clear. Under Indian law, Stridhan is exclusively yours. Gifts from your family, in-laws, friends, whether jewelry, cash or property.
It is not household joint property, and it is definitely not a slush fund for your in-laws or husband to liquidate. Confusing this with dowry or letting someone convince you to add a joint holder for convenience is a huge trap.
Convenience in this context is literally just a loss of control. So basic financial hygiene. Make an inventory, take photos, keep receipts and keep everything in your own name.
A respectful partner gets that. If someone dismisses it as unnecessary or mistrustful, they are showing you how they view your autonomy.
Oof, red flags central. Speaking of red flags, have you noticed how early money conversations are basically a window into a person's entire operating model?
Oh, like the auditor mindset. Picture Ananya, एक 39-year-old senior nurse, Indore की. A prospective match spends his second and third video calls interrogating her about her salary, her flat, her parents' assets, and expected inheritance. Oof, under the guise of being practical. Zero curiosity about her actual life or her passion for her work, just sizing her up like a balance sheet. Exactly. He's testing to see if she will comply and accept being vetted. But Ananya has a brilliant move here. Instead of getting defensive, she shifts the focus.
She says something like, "That's a lot of questions about my finances. I get that security is important, but how would we decide things together if there's a problem?" Boom! Instant pivot to partnership.
Genius, right? Because his reaction tells you everything. Does he engage with how they will build a life together, or does he snap right back to interrogating her assets?
And the opposite of that auditor is the architect mindset. Someone who asks about your salary in the context of shared goals. What kind of life are we hoping to build together?
Now, what about the offer of help that actually de-skills you? This one is sneaky because it looks so generous.
Oh, like Rohan, who runs his family's textile business, telling his fiancée, who's a marketing strategist, "You hate GST filings and investments. Let me handle all of it for you."
Or vice versa. Remember, this dynamic runs in all directions, regardless of gender. The point is, one person ends up doing all the managing while the other slowly loses touch.
Right, it creates asymmetric information and dependency. But the fix isn't to reject the help, it's to turn it into teamwork. Like Rohan saying, "Thanks, that's sweet, but I need to learn this. Can we do it together for the first few months?" If her offer was genuinely supportive, she will love that. If it was about control, she'll push back and say it's more efficient if she just does it alone.
Watch out for that reaction. A truly supportive partner wants you empowered, not dependent.
So true. And building this interdependence happens in tiny, mundane moments too, like the two meeting diff.
Oh, the coffee dates where you casually split. And then date 3 is a play costing 3,000 rupees. How they handle that moment is pure signal.
Can they have a direct, unembarrassed two-sentence conversation about a shared cost, or do they make it awkward and use it to create a debt?
And here is a great mental self-check during any money talk. Do I feel like I'm in a boardroom or a living room?
A boardroom is about leverage and winning. A living room is about collaboration and comfort. Trust your gut on that one.
Before we wrap, we have to talk about the undiscussed balance sheet, pre-existing debt and ongoing family obligations.
Yes, enter the mutual disclosure protocol. No interrogations, just a team huddle before the big game. Full transparency on student loans, credit cards, or supporting aging parents.
Like Sameer telling his fiancée Priya about his 8 lakh education loan and her immediate response being, okay, what's the interest rate? Let's fit it into our budget.
That is partnership goals right there. She didn't panic or shame him. She looked at their shared future.
Let's fast forward 10 years. Imagine scenario 1. All finances merged. You have to ask permission to buy a washing machine. A slow resentment builds up and you feel like an employee.
Or scenario 2, you have your own account, a joint account, quarterly check-ins, और जब washing machine break होगा तो you just execute the shared plan.
You aren't asking for permission. You are two strong, capable people choosing to build a life as equals.
Now that is a foundation that can weather any storm.